Hello everyone. Today is the day that we're going to start working on a patio makeover. So we've got our wood deck here. We've got just a dining set with an umbrella, and we do have some stuff that we need to take care of first. I have this corner over here where I just need to get things cleaned out because we need to make way for the new furniture. So I'll just do a little of a pan around. That is our pool area. That is locked off when we are not swimming, and so the stairs lead up to that. And then I have a few little plants here. The little pansies are not looking great anymore, but I'm going to go ahead and take all of those out and clean that up and put some new flowers in it. And then we're going to rearrange this space a little bit. The bench is going to go to a different location, and I'm going to be also working on these glass panels because that belongs to the tables that are going to be set up here now. So the deck itself is 16 by 20. And it is a really nice deck. I mean, it is old. It's 30 years old. We will be replacing the deck next year. It has some areas of wear and tear that are impacting rails, and some areas have gaps between the boards. Not everywhere, but it does have a lot of places that it could use. Now, it's pretty solid, so it's not like it is rotted. It is just ugly, and it is seen better days. So next year we'll be replacing this deck. It's just not something that we can do this year. So I am going to go ahead and start working on clearing out this stuff that we don't want on here and bringing the new. Let's get started. It is the next day. My grandson came over and spent the night, so it made it a little bit more of a challenge to finish the project that I was working on. So I'm going to show you what I did off camera. Sorry, it's just a little bit easier to just get it done instead of having the camera on, but I do want to show you what everything is looking like now. So I was able to add the pillows into the sofas, which match the cushions that I bought last year. So I was really lucky to find the same style cushions and pillows that I had from last year. So that made it a lot more affordable, not having to replace everything. I also, both of these sets only came with the bench cushion. So it just came with one with nothing on the back. Because I've replaced the chair cushions, I just went ahead and made it to where I have the 2 chair cushions on the bottom and then 1 long cushion up at the top. I think that it looks really cute that way. I can't find a bench cushion that is thicker that fits this set except on Amazon. So I think I'm going to order some, and because I really want the cushy ones that feel really, really comfy, like the chair ones that I got. And let me show you those. The chair cushions, as you can see, are much thicker and they are so comfortable. My husband is going to really like being able to sit out here and just enjoy sitting in these chairs because they're going to be so much more comfortable on your body. I incorporated the table back that I tore out all of the pansies. They were really looking exhausted just because this is a very sunny spot. And I had a tomato plant left over, so I went ahead and just planted it here. It does look really small, but it's because I rooted them in some water. So I took a cutting off of one of the tomato plants that I had and I rooted it in water. Within 7 days, it has roots on it where you can plant them outside. So it's really exciting that tomatoes can produce so well by just taking a piece of the stem that you're cutting off when you're trimming it down to kind of like take some of the overgrowth on the bottom of the plant, because you want to allow a little bit more airflow at the bottom. This is one of those branches that I cut off, rooted in water, and was able to come out here and plant. I did also put some plant tone in here. It was the tomato tone because I wanted to refresh it and give it a good boost of food that maybe the pansies had removed from the soil. So I did add that tomato tone in there. But let me show you, I want to show you how good this pot is looking. This is little man's pot. He picked all of the flowers in here and it is looking really good. Now I do need to come in and deadhead the geraniums, but it is really looking nice. I love the things that he picked out. He's doing a really good job. For a 5-year-old, I think he is doing pretty darn good. So this is the makeover of the patio space. I still have a few things that I'm going to add. I think I might move the fern planter over into the corner because I just didn't like the way the table fit in there, and I don't really have a table that would be perfect for that spot. So I think for right now I'm going to put the fern in there, but I really do like the fern kind of flanking and kind of hiding some of those wires. We could probably get rid of some of these wires because the white one, I believe, is an old telephone cord. I know we still have some of the telephone cord areas set up even though we don't have a landline, but I'm afraid to pull the trigger on it and just remove it because in the event of an emergency, you can plug in an old landline telephone. Even if you don't have a phone number, you can still dial 911. So that is the reason why I'm not particularly ready to just yank it or cut it off because it is a working line. So but I think everything looks really good. I do want to refresh the paint on the patio table, but I'm just going to wait for that for another time. But overall, I think the patio looks so much better and we're going to really have some really nice places to sit. So thank you everybody, and we will see you next time. Have a great garden day.